Tonight I'm trying something a little different and I'm bringing you along. I'm tenderizing sirloin steaks using fresh pineapple. The results? Well, you will see. Also making some cool baked bloomin' onions. Stay tuned. I purchased these top sirloin steaks at the market and thought I would try something a little different. I've heard that if you marinate the steaks in fresh pineapple puree, that they become real tender. So let's give that a try. I have my fresh pineapple that I'm dicing into cubes and then processing in my food processor to puree. I need about 1 to 2 cups or enough to submerge and marinate the steaks. You have to use fresh pineapple or canned or bottled pineapple juice. There's an enzyme in fresh pineapple that is a natural meat tenderizer. The canning process used in canning pineapple destroys this enzyme. To flavor the marinade, I'm adding in 3/4 of a cup of Worcestershire sauce, 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, 1/3 of a cup of oil, 1/4 cup of soy sauce, and a teaspoon of garlic powder, giving that a good mix. You can use a plastic bag to do the mixing and marinating to make this step easier. In goes the steak and making sure it is all covered and submerged. I'm covering and refrigerating for 1 hour, no less and no more. I'm setting my timer as a reminder. The reviews that I have seen state if you marinate less than 1 hour that the steak will not be tender, and if you marinate more than 1 hour, the texture of the steak will be mushy and it will affect the taste of the steak. It's been exactly 1 hour. I'm removing the steak from the marinade and wiping off any excess pineapple. I'm seasoning each side with a little salt and black pepper. I have my grill pan piping hot and oiled. In goes my steak, cooking for about 3 minutes on each side. We like our steak a medium rare to medium. After the steak is done, I'm removing and letting it rest for 5 to 10 minutes. I'm also making some baked potatoes and baked bloomin' onions with the steak. I have these small onions that I'm slicing from top down to the end, but not all the way through. I'm leaving about 1/4 of an inch intact on the end or bottom. I'm making 4 slices to make 8 sections, just like a pizza. You can season with your favorite seasoning. I like a little sprinkle of Lowry seasoning salt and paprika. Drizzling over a little olive oil. I snuggle the foil up along the onion, but keeping the top exposed. I'm baking at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 20 to 30 minutes or until the onions are tender. As the onions bake, the petals open and some get crispy on the ends. There is no pineapple taste in the steak. The sirloin steak is juicy and tender, and I do believe the steak is a little more tender from the pineapple marinade. The steak is really good and full of flavor. I would say this is a success, and I would try the pineapple marinade again, especially in using cheaper cuts of meat. I hope you give this steak marinated in pineapple a try, and leave a comment below if you think it tenderizes the steak. Enjoy! If you like this video recipe, please hit the like and subscribe button. Remember to hit the bell next to the subscribe to make sure that you get my future video recipes. You can also find me on Facebook and at my website. Feel free to share this recipe and my channel with your friends and family. And until next time, much love!